Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be a great video. It's not even going to be a good video. It's going to be a great video. Today, we're going to be checking out this guitar, and this guitar is a Fender Stratocaster from the Fender American Professional 2 Series. I am so excited, man. Let's get into it. So what is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. My name is Ray. I'm a guitar player here on YouTube, and there's certain instances and certain times, I guess, where I get more jazzed up and psyched for a certain video, and today is one of those instances, man. I am so excited to finally be able to share this guitar with you all. Before we get into this guitar, real quick, if you're brand new to my channel or you've yet to hit that subscribe button, what are you doing, man? What are you waiting for? It's free. It doesn't cost a thing. It won't cause any pain, I promise. If you could hit that red subscribe button, turn it into a gray subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. That'd mean a lot, man. But as always, I have to say, last but not least, everybody who always tunes back in and supports me and just, hangs out with me in these videos, you guys are great, man. I'm so excited that you're here with me today. So at the time of this filming, the Fender American Professional 2 Series was released and announced about 2 months ago, give or take. It is now December 2020. Can't believe it. 2020, thank God, is almost over. 2021, come on, let's do this, right? But anyway, when I saw that these were announced, I was excited, and I've always been excited anytime Fender does anything, new and or comes out with new models, new colors, whatever. And especially, in particular, Stratocasters. The Fender Strat was the guitar that I was in love with, obsessed with when I was a little kid, when I first started playing. And lo and behold, when they showed that they were going to release this particular color of the Stratocaster, I was over the moon, man. I was so happy, man, when I saw this. Now, this color is called Mercury, but I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to call it Silverburst. It's kind of like Diet Silverburst, you know what I mean? It's not like the black and silver, it's like dark silver and silver or whatever. But I'm calling it Silverburst, man. Like I said, I'm cheating a little bit, and it looks absolutely beautiful. But the other specs with this guitar, you have an alder body, you have a maple neck and a rosewood fingerboard, and it is a bolt-on, obviously, it's a Strat. But what's really cool is the heel right here has been carved off, similar to the Elites and Ultra models. Now the American Professional models have that nice heel cut as well, so that's really comfortable to play and really comfortable to grab onto when you're getting up in the higher frets. Next, you have a 5-way selector, as always, 1 volume, 2 tone. But what's cool about this second tone here is it's a push-push. Now on the HSS model, which is what this model is, when you engage the push knob, I guess, it becomes a single coil pickup rather than a humbucker, so that's really cool. 9.5 fretboard radius, and then lastly, the one thing that, spoiler alert, that I really love about this guitar is the neck has rolled edges. It's very, very smooth. It's not like very angular and sharp, like when you wrap your thumb around it or whatever. It's very smooth. It's got like a rolled kind of nice contour, and that's really, really comfortable. So how today's video is going to work is this. Real quick, I have to say, before we go any further, I'm a metalhead, alright? For those of you who are kind of new to my channel or don't watch me much or finding me for the first time, first off, what's up? How are you? But yeah, I'm a metalhead, and I love high gain tones and detuning and stuff like that. But I also have classic rock roots. That's what I grew up on. So I'm telling you that because I'm going to try to do my very best to cover everything that this guitar owns, or does, and all the tones that it owns, I guess. But at the end of the day, I'm a metalhead, and I like what I like, alright? So there won't be too much blues or jazz in this demo, okay? For the tones of the demo song, I'm using a Mesa Boogie dual rectifier 50th anniversary head, as well as a Fortin 33 and an EVH chorus in front of the head, and that amplifier is going into a universal audio aux box, okay? For the demo song, this guitar is tuned to standard tuning, and then for the playthrough, I'll be going back and forth between standard tuning and drop D, alright? So I'm not going to waste any more time. I've done enough rambling. Let's get in some tones and some sonic goodness right now. So everybody, that is the Fender Stratocaster from the Fender American Professional 2 Series. I love it. 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 The thing I love about this guitar the most is the fact that, like, it brings out something in me. I don't know what it is exactly, but it's just like, it allows me to just kind of tap into where I came from when I grew up when I was a little kid. Like I said, man, I grew up on Zeppelin and Hendrix and classic rock, you know what I mean? I grew up on that. I was never really introduced into metal until I was a little bit older. So classic rock and the Fender Strat are like the infancy of me falling in love with guitars. So anytime I have the ability to play one, excuse me, anytime I have the ability to play one, I like tap back into like the infancy of me loving the guitar and being 11 years old again, and really just wanting a Fender Stratocaster and envisioning and daydreaming of owning a Fender Stratocaster, you know what I mean? But apart from nostalgia and me just loving the Strat just because, you know, I've loved this since I was a kid, the one thing I really love about this guitar in particular and this model is the pickups. More specifically on the treble end of things, the high ends, if that makes any sense. Whenever I play a Fender Strat, or just a Fender in general, whenever I get to the bridge position, in my opinion, the bridge pickup, whatever it is just like nails on a chalkboard and just like ice picks, man. Just like very, very piercing. But with this guitar, I feel like the high end is rolled back pretty significantly. And I think it's either a combination of the rosewood fingerboard and the voicing of the pickup, but it's like a very warm tone, and it's not piercing to me. It's not like, oh God, like I'm not grabbing for the tone knob at all. The tone was on 10 the whole time. It just sits well with me, and I'm not just like, you know what I mean? I'm not making that like, oh my God, that's piercing my ears face, you know what I mean? And then lastly, I'll just say it again, one thing I love about this guitar is the finish, man. I think anything Silverburst or remotely Silverburst is just absolutely beautiful. It's my favorite finish of all time. I've said it many times, and I just love Silverburst, and this guitar is just so beautiful, man. It's so gorgeous, and I'm so lucky to be able to play one of these, you know what I mean? But all in all, and everybody, in conclusion, the Fender Stratocaster in general, just the model itself, is like a Swiss Army knife, man. It can do anything you want, and that's the cool thing about Strats. You can do really clean stuff, funky stuff, bluesy stuff. It can even do metal, man. It can do it all. And I just love Strats, and I'm so proud of myself that when I was 11 years old, when I first started playing, I gravitated towards the Strat. I didn't get one until I was much, much older, but I've always loved this model, and this has always been my dream guitar, and the Fender Strat just hits home for me, and it's just something very sentimental. So everybody, I am out of here. What'd you think of this video? What'd you think of the tones? Leave all your thoughts down below about this guitar and about Fender Strats in general, I guess. You know, do you love them? Do you hate them? Why not? You know, just leave all your thoughts down below, and I'll meet you down there in the comments as well. And thank you, yes you, for watching at home either during the live stream that's going on right now or when this video is uploaded at a later date. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all the same. You guys are awesome. And last but not least, thank you to all my patrons for supporting this channel and just helping me out. It means more to me than I think you know. If you want to become a patron, link is down below. That would be awesome. And if not, that's cool too. I appreciate you just for hanging out today. So everybody, I'm out of here. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay metal. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.